How you doing, guys? All right, so I'm gonna do a quick video here on the wireless charger capabilities of the Sanwa M17. I know this has been around for a while. I literally just learned about this not long ago, and I was kind of waiting for the stuff to come in and get you guys the correct information because some of the videos they leave out some details that are important. So this one, I'm going to try to do this video a little more in depth, but not drag it out at the same time. So you can get both pieces that you need for the Sanwa M17 from Amazon. Literally cost me about 25 bucks to do so. So the first piece that you're going to need is, and there's multiple brands, but this is the one that seems to work the most. Magic tags. Clearly, it should not be backwards. It's backwards to me, so hopefully it's not in the video. It's magic tags, and the part number is covered up, but it looks like it's on the back of the tag. Looks like it's right in here, 4921. But you should be able to search it just by this itself. One of the things that's the most important is for this particular style radio, the plug is important because there's an up version and a down version. This one is narrow side up. Hopefully you can read that. It'll say narrow side up. If you get the down, the strap is incorrect. So clearly I've taken this one out of the box already, but to show you, this little deal here is really important, and how it goes back on the back of the battery. It's not very big. This cable is a little short, but it will work with a little bit of finesse. You can get it in there nice. There's enough room for them both. I've already test fit this and made sure it worked, make sure it charged, and it worked great. So it's going to be a video with no editing. So I'm literally going to do it right in front of you, and hopefully it goes as smooth as it did before I did it on the radio. Or I'm sorry, I did it on the video. The other piece is the wireless charging pad. This is by Yotech. There's multiple versions of this. I did this one because it has a larger colored ring, so you can tell if it's charging. Some of them have just a little light on the pad. This one actually, you can get them in different colors too. So it's actually got a ring around the outside that lights up whatever color you chose. Obviously green being my color. So when it does set down on top of that, it starts lighting up green. And then your indicator light that will come on when it's charging as well. So there wasn't anything in the radio that had to be changed that I've noticed, but it charges and charges up pretty quick. So it will come with a C-type style charging cable that goes into the base of your wireless pad. So we'll go ahead and get this started real quick. First thing is, you've got a small Phillips screw there on the bottom. We're going to go ahead and remove that. No fancy music on this video, guys. So when you take the cover off, it literally just slides back and pops right off. Comes right off of there. If you choose the little rubber grommet on the side, since you won't be plugging anything in, you don't want it flopping around, this does come out. A little bit of finesse, a little bit of twist, and it pops right out, stays in one piece. You can leave it in there if you want to have the cover to cover it, but it's just easier when you set it down on the charging pad. When you set the base down on the charging pad, it allows you to see that it's charging quickly. All right, once you've removed that, so the battery, pretty self-explanatory. It will pop out pretty easily. No real prying necessary, and you'll see your charging port on the side. You don't have to take it all the way out, just enough to expose the connector end. Now, what you'll do is you'll take your cable, which is your upside, and easily plug it right into the side to where it's coming out the back, just like that, okay? It'd be ideal if it wrapped a different direction, but I've looked at I ordered a few different ones to get the right one that would work correctly. And the upside version was the one that seemed to work the best. So I wish this was a little bit, the strap was a little bit longer. but it does work. So once you've done that, go ahead and drop your battery back in, and you're going to have to be real careful here because it is a tight fit. If you look at the bottom, once you put the connector on there, it's a pretty tight fit to get it in there, but it will go. If you push it off to one side and give it a real slight push at the same time, make sure your strap doesn't get caught in the corner, and it will drop right inside, just like so. Okay. Once you've done that, take your strap, lay it over the top, and you'll, depending if you might get one that the strap is a little bit longer. This one's a little bit short, so it wants to kind of pull it over, but there's enough finesse in there that you can get it straight enough to get the cover back on. And it will be a little tight, and it's nice that the cover doesn't have to slide all the way on. It literally just kind of goes on top, halfway, slides on, and goes forward, which is nice. So you don't have to worry about it catching on this track area or anything like that, because the bottom of the cover's got a clip in it just to allow it to slide. So once you've got it down in there, kind of centered a little bit, put it over the top of it, like so. Both sides look good. And boom, just like that. So you got a good seam on this side, good seam on that side. And go ahead and put your screw back in it. If you want to test it first, you can, before you put everything back together. Put your screw back in there. All right, so now that's back on there. So now, get your cable. And it's a pretty lengthy cable too. It's probably maybe 1.5 feet, 2 feet maybe. Plug in your C-type. Plug it into your power source. And it's ideal too if on your power supply for your charger, if you've got a USB port. I have one on mine, which is super nice because you can plug that right into that power port and you're ready to go. So, all right, so we're plugged in, and we'll go ahead and set that on there, and boom, it lights up green. Look at that. So you can see it's green right now. Now it's off. Turn this light off, see how that affects us. There we go. That's not bad. All right, so you can see right now, I'm going to set this right on top of there. Might help if I turn this back on. Ha. All right, didn't quite work, but there it is. And it is charging away. So this is pretty cool stuff. Like I said, I just learned about this not long ago and ordered up a bunch of different pieces from Amazon to get the right ones, because some of the videos that I had seen, they didn't have the right information, or not that they didn't give the correct information, or didn't give any information at all. Just said, hey, this is it. This is what you do, and such. So this is pretty neat, especially in between rounds. Charging away. Look at that. So in between rounds, if you run multiple classes, you're constantly using your radio. You're in your radio. I run a bunch of different classes in oval and stuff, not just for drag. And at times you're in between stuff working on the car. You leave your radio on, and then you don't know it, and or you do it all the time like me, and then it gives you a warning 10 minutes later, and half your battery is gone. So, anyways, guys, this is a quick video on that, and yeah, that is cool. That is so cool that that's charging. So this is actually a really cool feature, guys. I hope this video helps you out. One more time, again, that is the information that I have for the charging adapter that goes in the radio, and then the charging pad that works really, really good with the wireless pad that goes, or adapter that goes inside the radio. So again, thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, share this video, share it with all the other guys that are running the M17, Sanwa M17, and yeah, pretty cool. All right, guys, have a good one.